Welcome. This is a meditation, energy medicine card journey for the new moon in Scorpio. This will be relevant really any time that you see it, and it's just about honoring the traits of Scorpio that are within us all, including the duck on my roof. So there may be some random sounds from the duck family. Thank you, ducks. So I just want to start closing your eyes and just focusing in on some traits of Scorpio and seeing if they land in your body or your life, if you're aware of the traits within yourself or in others, and just honoring them, allowing them to be there and releasing them, feeling into determined, allowing the breath to swirl around your body, in your etheric body, in your spirit, your heart. Determined, brave, the scorpionic soul who will run into danger without a second thought, always the first to volunteer themselves for difficult tasks. Feeling this within your life and your own being. How are you brave? How can you be brave? Allowing the breath and the stillness to give you some whispers of knowing. Feeling into the word loyal. How do you apply loyalty in your life, in your world? Where do you see it? Where does it land? Honest. Telling the truth no matter what. Being able to feel and see the truth through the power of your third eye. Seeing what is not right there in front of us. Ambitious, single-minded and so driven and focused. Where does ambitious land in your body, in your world, in your heart? Diving deep. Now going back to determined. The watchful eye of the crocodile, superpower, totem animal that waits and waits and waits with patience and dedication and focus on what it wants. Brave. Brave, we're looking at building this quality, building our lives with solid foundations, step by step. The beaver, building together in community towards its vision. Loyal, we have the grace of the swan, the beauty, the poise, the feminine energy. Honest, we've got fire ant. Now, honesty is not an easy one for many people. Given the truth, many people do act like fire ants. They get reactive, they get aggressive, they get defensive. All qualities of the fire ant. Loyal. How does loyal show up for you? Are you defensive? Are you reactive? And the actual meaning. I wanted to see the other flip side to it, and I cannot find it. Here it is. Following orders, rigid thinking, disciplined. Wow. So are you always honest with yourself, with others, the bodies that govern us, that aren't honest with us always? Do you argue? Do you gossip? Do you carry heat within you that sears like meat on a barbecue? Under this new moon, if this is really feeling a bit of a trigger for you, I welcome you to go for a solo walk under the new moon in her darkness, to connect with the earth, to allow you to feel and to release and try and gain balance and awareness into your patterns. And ambitious, we have the void, that ability again to see through the shiny stuff, through the fake dreams, the facades, seeing right through into the pure intention of ambition. Through the void, we look with our knowing eye. We can see the past, the present, and the future. And we call on magic of the crow. And as a general reading, let's see what other context, what other gems are wanting us to call in on this new moon. Is a time to seed, and the new moon is in her fullness, well, in her darkness, about 8:26, I think it was, here in the east coast of Australia, and we're being asked to seek connection with others, to welcome in joy, to call in ideas, to weave them like a serpent weaves so beautifully, they spiral around, to connect in with roses, to open yourself to the abundance and completion. So maybe it's time to finish a project, to finish some studies, to finish a cycle within your own life, to allow you to move into the next one. Calling on abundance on all levels, Abundance is within us, it's within our hearts, how much we can give and receive. Abundance of fresh air, the abundance of freedom in our own beings, in our own minds and perception. Abundance financially, abundance of beautiful connections in your life. Abundance. There is an abundance of abundance. Be wary of overthinking things and allowing the anguish. And this is the shadow side of Scorpio. This card really reminds me of Scorpio. I don't know if you can see this lighting's pretty new moonish. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, anguish. You know that midnight hour when you just, well, not midnight, more like 2 a.m. hour when you can't sleep and you're tossing and you're turning. Under this new moon, just honor that energy. Honor that it has a message for you. And it's saying too much in the mind, we are. What else do we need? You know, get out of the mind, get into the heart and the body, get into the real place of feelings. The language of the body. What do we need to feel? Scorpios are so in tune with the water and the emotional element. And we're calling on the milk and honey. We're calling on allowing the spectrums of colour to radiate into our worlds. Allowing ourselves to drink the nectar of life, the honey, enjoy the sweet things, enjoy new connections, enjoy loving family members and catch-ups with friends, allowing yourself to be innocent and joyous, like a pig in mud or an elephant in milk and honey. Allowing ourselves to be balanced and not to get too caught up in the anguish and the darkness and the sting of Scorpio. Allowing ourselves to be determined, brave, loyal, honest and ambitious with a cup of warm milk and honey. And just going back to do a quick visualization. The koalas have been following me lately. I see them everywhere on the socials, and they are in all the lands I've been traveling through in the last few months, and I'm really hoping to see one. And this evening I put on my Amazonite crystal, and it's really beautiful. It's very soft. It's a very balanced, feminine, masculine, really soft vibration. And there's a meditation with Amazonite, and it's connected to the koala. So I knew it was meant to be. The power day is Friday, which is the day of the new moon as well. So it all feels perfectly meant to be. So just closing your eyes and allowing yourselves to be underneath a large tree, preferably a eucalypt, which the koalas love so dearly here in Australia. Allowing yourself to gaze at the leaves, studying them, their veins, their colour, the smell. Allowing your eyes to move slowly around this beautiful tree, observing the bark, observing the ecosystem within this miniature realm of the eucalypt. Are you joined by any other creatures? Are the leaves dancing in the wind? Are they asking you to dance with them? Can you smell the blossoms like little fairy tutus, the beautiful gum nut blossoms? Visualize yourself reaching out to feel the bark. Is it smooth, like a snow gum or a river gum? Is it rough, like an iron bark? And each tree that we individually sit under has its own energy, exactly like us. We all have our own energies, our own EMFs, our electromagnetic fields that speak for us and collect energy and frequencies and feelings and channel them back to us. Allowing yourself to connect with the beauty and the magic of this special tree. You may want to imagine yourself as a koala, climbing the tree. Maybe you have a young koala on your back. Maybe you're the koala who's sleeping in the fork of a tree, high on the eucalyptus oil, allowing yourself to drift into this blissful state of slumber and bliss. Allowing any tiredness to slip away. Scanning through your body and allowing any aching to melt away. If you have pain or sickness, honoring these and allowing them also to find their way out of your being, going back to Mother Earth. If you have discomfort or disease, ask it to leave your body so you can be fully absorbed by the energy of the tree, glowing in a new state of well-being and vibrancy gifted to you by this beautiful tree and Mother Nature. As you connect with your feminine and your masculine, allowing yourself to come into full balance, honoring all of your emotions, honoring your darkness and your light. And staying in this blissful state if you wish, or coming back as you start to bring awareness to your breath and the hairs on your skin, the fingernails on your fingers and toes, bringing movement into your body and allowing yourself to really own these beautiful qualities of determination, bravery, loyalty, honesty and ambition. Taking a nice deep breath in, exhaling, thank you for joining me. Jump into the description for more information if you want to reach out and comment or connect with me. I'd love you to do so. And enjoy the new moon, which is tomorrow morning in Australia. But the energies always go through us for a day either side. So sending your blessings. It's also Diwali, so the Hindu festival of light. So you may want to put some candles in the corners to send off the shadows of the past year and to bring lightness and joy and celebration into your light and your life and your heart. See you next time. I'm Kyla Aditi. Love is the answer.